Hey YouTube family, it's KAYSA from TOLEE Designs, and I wanted to come and do a live video. I was going to do a recorded video, but I wanted to do a live video, and I wanted to talk about where I've been. I have not been doing videos for quite some time, and that is because there's been life events that have happened. And I wanted to talk to you about it a little bit. This is just my official returning video. I will be going back to doing tutorials and things of that nature. My little rant and raves and my little vendors chronicles and stuff like that. But I wanted to talk about why I had not been here. Many of you do not know that my mother passed away as of January 12th, 2025 at 9:06 a.m. The reason for me not doing the videos as consistently as I was doing them prior to that was because my mom got sick as of July of last year. It has been a rough 7 months, and when I tell you that my whole life stopped, my whole life stopped. It wasn't an intermission. It wasn't a pause. It was a full stop. And I wanted to explain to you why I hadn't been doing any jewelry hauls or I haven't making any tutorial videos, because I had to stop and take care of my mother. And it's something about when your mother or your father gets sick, your whole world just stops. And that was true for me. I'm not going to go into what my mother's illness was or anything like that out of respect for her privacy, but my mother was sick. And my mother deserved and needed my full attention, and I gave it to her. I'm one of those people that believe that we are to honor our mother and our father. And that is what I did. I honored my mother. Ironically, 24 years ago, in the same month, my father died. And so I was feeling a lot of emotion around my mother passing. I was just feeling a lot of emotion, period. And I didn't want to show up haphazardly. I didn't want to show up pretending. I didn't want to show up knowing that I didn't feel like showing up. And one of the things I tell people is that sometimes life will command your attention. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how you plan out your life. It doesn't matter how you are on this trajectory to top 500 or whatever your goals are. When death comes or sickness comes, it throws you off your whole plan. And honestly, when my mother got sick, the vision of my business stopped. There was no more. The vision now became, I need to take care of my mother. And because of how much this community means to me, I felt like if I could not show up as my authentic self, I didn't want to show up. So you would see periodically videos here and there, and those were roughly possibly good days. And then there were some days that were just horrible and I didn't show up at all. But I thought I owed you an explanation why I have not been here. I want to say to you all that one thing I know for sure is that death is never convenient. It never comes at a good time. It's never a good time. Because death interrupts life. It interrupts life. And that is exactly what it's done. So now I am trying to find my new normal without my mother. And it's crazy, because now I'm having to find out who am I without my mom. Like, even today, I felt like I wanted to call my mom and I can't call my mom. And so I'm having to navigate and then still continue and still move and still do what I know what my mother would want me to do. And then there are other decisions in which I have to make surrounding, you know, finishing up her legacy and all of that. But I felt like you guys were owed an explanation where I've been. And again, you guys have been amazing. You guys have helped me build my community. You guys have, you know, supported everything. And I just wanted to say thank you. And I just wanted you all to know that I will be going back to doing videos. I'm going to try to do it as normally as possible. And know that when I do my videos, I may be talking about my mom a little bit. I may be, you know, remembering something that she said. You know, my mother was my biggest supporter of my jewelry business. Listen, I named my jewelry business after my dad, and that's a whole nother subject. I'm going to go into that. But I did name my business after my dad. But my mother was the biggest supporter. She was my #1 supporter of my business. When other people weren't buying, my mom was buying. Period. Hands down. She was recommending me to her friends. She was selling my jewelry to her friends. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And my mother was an amazing woman. She was a hustler. She was a go-getter, man. And some of what I've become is because of her. And so I just wanted to really honor my mom in a way that was respectful. But as I said before, that's the reason why I haven't been doing lives or videos or anything like that, because my mother deserved my full attention and I gave her my full undivided attention. She deserved that. And at the end of the day, I know where my mother is. I know where my father is. They are with their home with the Lord. You know, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. We know where she's is. I know where she's is. But it's just that I miss my mom. I miss her in her body form. You know, I know she's always with me. But I don't get to just hug her and be like, hey, little old lady, you know, and talk to her like I normally talk to her. Let's have a moment of silence for her if you like. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You know what? I will do that. We're going to have a moment of silence to respect my mom. Thank you for that suggestion. I really appreciate that. You know, but I just want to say that, you know, take time out with your parents, your loved ones. Business will always be here. And sometimes we feel like when sickness comes or death comes, it's like, man, it's like a setback. It really is a setback. But know that you have what it takes within you to forge ahead. You know, I know that my belief systems, I'm a Christian, so I believe with all of my heart that the Lord Jesus is with me everywhere I go, and he pushes me forward. It's just rough. And it's going to take me a minute to kind of navigate what my new norm is and how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to do that. But I'll get to it. But again, I owed you guys an explanation because I know y'all like, where has she been? You know, I haven't seen a video in a while. And I'm getting ready to go back to my painting videos, guys, because I do have new planks. I have blank wood planks, and they're have different shapes and sizes. So I'm really excited about that. So I will be getting back to that. And that's primarily it, guys. I didn't want to really be on here too long. I thought about doing a recorded video, but I was like, I don't want to do that. Let me just go ahead and do this live video, and if anybody want to ask me any questions or stuff like that, and if I feel they're appropriate, I'll answer them. But yeah, guys, also I do have a new journal out, by the way. It is called Words Matter. So I'm working on multiple things, guys. Even though this part of my life is a little bit bleak, there are things that are still bright and still hopeful. So I just wanted to kind of just talk with you all and tell you guys I appreciate you. I miss you guys. And we're going to see what we're going to do going forward. We're going to see what we're going to do forward. Let me know in the chat what type of videos you would like to see, because guys, I do everything. I talk business. I do Vendors Chronicles, and some of you guys seem to like the Vendors Chronicles, because the Vendors Chronicles are really the funniest, because you go to these different events and you see these different responses from different individuals, and it's crazy. Yeah. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I do those. I do my I love doing those, and I love to do my rant and rave videos too, guys. I love to do those, and I also like to do my painting videos. Those seem to be really, really popular. But if there's any type of tutorial that I haven't done yet that you guys would like to see, I would be glad to. If you want to talk about business and things like that, I want to do some videos you know about what are your plans going forward. Do you have a plan going forward? Do you have goals going forward? I know a lot of people do a lot of New Year's resolutions. I never do those, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel like I'm setting myself up for failure. I just go day by day. I think I make like a plan, and I think about whatever that plan is, and then I put it on the calendar and try to work it out. And the reason why I don't do that is, guys, because life be happening. Like, you can make these plans, you could do all of that. What are my goals this year? I am not, well, let me take that back. I was gonna sit here and tell that little tale. My plans is to really grow my business to a whole nother level. That's what my plan is. My plan is to also quit one of my jobs. That's another plan. That's a short-term plan. But my plan is to really grow my business and to write some books this year. That's really my plan. And also to go back to caring for myself, because caring for mom, I stopped caring for myself. What is your business? Because I'm here. Oh, you're new here? Well, my business, so let me tell you. So International Al, I think that's your name. I make handcrafted jewelry. I make handcrafted jewelry, and I also write books and journals. So that is my business. That's my business. So I do tutorials, I talk business, I talk about different things. And that's what I do. So what is your business? What is your business? What do you do? Are you just like a YouTuber? And then also, guys, I do have like another channel that I'll be talking about. I talk about spiritual things over there and stuff like that. Your video editor. Oh, okay. Wonderful. I got to check out your channel. I don't think I'm following you. I need to be following you. I always need some tips and tricks on videos, make them better. But yeah, though, that is my goal, like, to plan out my business. Yeah, my brother is a YouTuber. Oh, your brother's a YouTuber? That's kind of cool. I love YouTube, for many reasons. YouTube University, you can learn some of everything on YouTube. You really can. Which is amazing. I love YouTube. But not enough about me. Tell me more about you. Oh, well, there's not really much to know about me. You got to go watch the different videos. I am a entrepreneur at heart. I have a free spirit. I love to help people. I love making jewelry. Some of the things is I do sing, so y'all might hear me singing on here every now and then. And that's pretty much. I'm a fun-loving person, like to have fun, and that's pretty much it. And I love to watch other YouTubers and see what they're up to and get ideas and implement them sometimes. Not today. Not today. I'm not going to sing today. But if you go back in some of my videos, you'll hear me singing. And that's my cats in the background hissing, y'all. If y'all hear some hissing sounds, that's the cats. They don't care about you being on video. They act out and do what they want to do. Just like with your family. And that is one of my dogs. All right, guys. Well, I will watch your videos. Oh, you so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, guys, that's really why I came on. But I will be coming up with some videos. Maybe in the next couple of days, I will be making videos. I try to do lives every so often. And I do sell jewelry online. I try to do lives with those as well. But if there's something that you're interested in, you know, you want to know something regarding business, how I got into, you know, I do have a video on there. It talks about how I started my business, and it gives a whole background of what how I started and why I started it. So I don't really go over that too much because it's like redundant. But anyway, guys, I want to tell you thank you so much for showing up today. And I will see you soon. And I promise you I will be bringing you guys some new videos and new hauls and things like that. All right. Well, I love you all so much. And thank you once again. And I will see you in the next video. Later.